Hello, back down here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We're going to do a loop, about 35 plus mile loop. We're starting here at Husky Gap. We got our trucks parked here. Michael came up from Florida to meet me. Weather's a little rainy. It's calling for rain and thunderstorms all weekend. So we'll see what happens. We might get a little wet, but it'll be fun. We're going to start over there at Husky Gap and make our way over to Little River Trail and camp on Goshen Prong, Camp Creek overhead. So we'll see you down the trail. All right, we're climbing still up Husky Gap. We're about a mile in, and it's just been a steady uphill the whole time. I got all the flowers popping out all over the place. We got the dogwoods and the red buds in bloom, so it's beautiful down here. So we're probably going to try to get up the Husky Gap another mile and just take a little break, so I'll catch up with you up there. All right, we got the top of Husky Gap here after a 2-mile climb. We're gonna take a little break here. It's windy, so head down 2.1 to Little River, try to get to our campsite, which we got about another 7 miles. Get set up, hopefully beat the weather. Do down the trail.
I think we're coming out this way.
Yeah, we are.
The Cucumber Gap Trail.
Yep.
All
right, we just jumped on the Little River Trail now. We only have about a mile of this, so we've been hiking along Little River the whole time. It's really nice. A little overcast, there's a nice breeze blowing. We should be at the Goshen Prong Trail in very shortly, and then we got about 4 more miles up to the campsite. Hiking on. All right, we're taking a break at the Goshen Gate Bridge. It's just the start of the Goshen Prong Trail. I'm trying out these new shoes, Salomon Trail Runners, and they're not working out too well. Take a look. Yeah, only 5 miles, a big old fat blister. So I don't know if I've ever had that happen to me before. So I'll just treat it and live with it. Alright, we're hiking along the Goshen Prong Trail. We've probably got a mile up. There's some nice cascades here, so we just stopped and checked these out for a little bit. Probably got about 2 more miles to the campsite. It looks like we're going to beat the rain that's supposed to roll in later this evening. So we'll get our tarps set up and our hammocks and try to get a fire before the rain starts. This trail does not disappoint so far. There's tons of waterfalls. Pretty awesome. I don't think many people go on the Goshen Prong, do you?
No.
But it's pretty cool so far. It's a little overgrown, but stuff like
there might be blackberries.
Blackberries, patches of blackberries. But this stuff like this makes up for it. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's crazy. All right, here we are again. Another awesome view on the Goshen Prong Trail. We've been hitting awesome cascades and slides and waterfalls the whole way. I haven't gotten all of them, so you'll have to hike the trail to see the rest of them. But it's pretty cool. Awesome.
Got a nice breeze.
Got a nice breeze. Actually turned out to be a pretty decent day. So we're getting pretty close to camp, but we're not making good time because of this, which is fine. Easy peasy. All right, we're at campsite 23 setting up. We got here, got firewood collected, water filtered. I'm over here. We're down by the creek. I think it's Fish Camp Creek. Not sure about that, but then there's some other sites over here. There's actually a bigger site back here, and it's got bare cables. And then there's another site up that way with bare cables. So hopefully we can stay dry tonight. I don't know. It's supposed to rain, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, I can sleep in the river.
Yep.
Instead of the bear breathing. You're gonna come down that hill.
I know. Go get me first.
Coming down. Go get those fucking. I bet this girl's got all sorts of sweets down there. Go get them, man. Not us.
All right, we're leaving campsite 23. Started day 2. Decent night last night. It was a little chilly. A little chilly this morning, and it was kind of spitting a little bit rain. So we'll see what happens today. There was a lot of owls hanging around last night, so that was kind of nice listening to them and the creek nearby. So we're about ready to do a big climb right off the bat up to the Appalachian Trail. We got about 4 miles to get there, so it's all uphill from here.
Hey.
We're not gonna crawl in there, but it's pretty damn big if you crawl back in there.
Good views.
Yeah, you could probably fit, how many people do you think you fit in there? 4?
You could fit a couple bears and mountain lions in there.
Yep, most likely. But this marks that we have about 2 miles left up to the top, so I think the real climbing's beginning to start. Come on, people. Ozark Trail, I guess that's from Wally
Walmart,
World.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, I mean, I'd carry this out if
Some
it.
nice straps on it.
Yeah, I'd carry it out if we didn't have 60 miles to do today, and that thing probably weighs 5 pounds, 6. But do your research. Don't bring that crap back here in the backcountry if you can't carry it out. It's kind of lame. It is lame, actually. Very lame.
It's redneck.
Yes, it is.
Right in the book. Not 2 miles back.
Yeah. All right, we're still climbing to the top here, Goshen Prong. I can actually see the sign right ahead. Oh, it's so awesome up here. It's like windy, tons of Fraser firs. It smells like a Christmas tree shop. It's just, oh, it smells amazing. So here we are down at the sign. We're meeting up with the Appalachian Trail. Michael's a little bit behind me. So here we are right now. We're gonna try to get down to Double Springs Shelter and then take a break there. Should be all downhill from there. But yeah, we're getting along here. It's about noon on Saturday. It's drizzling a little bit on the way up here, but it's just cloudy and breezy right now. So see you down the trail. Woo, doggy! Hell of a view. Man, it is cold up here though. It's breezy. It's probably what, 40s.
It might be
Our hands are
colder
cold.
now. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be colder than that. Our hands are really cold.
Probably 45.
Yeah, they're saying tonight calling for hail, but we're gonna be hiking down to a lower elevation, so we might just get the rain. But check that out. Now, just left Siler's Bald Shelters about half a mile back. Waited out a little rainstorm, and then look what happened. The sun popped out, so feels pretty good. We're making our way down to Miry Ridge Trailhead. I think it's like another 3.5 miles maybe from here. But that's cool. There's all these little flowers, man. It looks like there's snow on the ground. It's really cool. Lots of wildflowers out in bloom. There's a bunch of trillium on Husky Gap that were in bloom. So this is a good time here to get out here and hike. We run into a lot of thru hikers though. So it's thru hiker season. That's kind of why we weren't staying in any of the shelters. So hiking on.
What are those things?
We made it to the junction here at Miry Ridge and Appalachian Trail, so we're going to be heading down that way. It's 5 miles to Jake's Creek. The campsite's about a half mile after that. But the sun's out, there's some blue sky. Hopefully we can get down there, get set up, where it's about 4 o'clock. What is it, about 4? I think it's about 4 o'clock. I don't know anymore. But hiking along the AT was great. I didn't film a whole lot, but the trees aren't really budded out yet, so you can have views on either side. We're looking at Mount LeConte right now. Taking a quick break, and then we're going to head down Miry Ridge. All right, we've been heading down the Miry Ridge Trail. It's a little sloped, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so in the rain it might be a little difficult.
You'd be grabbing on trees.
Grabbing on trees and roots, but we came to this nice little overlook. Pretty nice. The rest of the trail's pretty cool, a little level. The section right off the AT was the slopey part for about a half mile. So we're gonna keep hiking. We're gonna connect up with Goshen Prong Trail and take a break there. Mount LeConte. All right, we're still on Miry Ridge. We're getting close to Jake's Creek Trail, and our campsite's about a half mile after that, but we came to a pretty nice little overlook here, so pretty cool. It's awesome.
Looks pretty cozy down there.
Yeah, it does. All right, we made it to campsite 27, Jake's Gap. Second night. I got my hammock up there. It's not too bad. Michael's down getting water right now. There's a creek down there. He's hung up right here. Got the bear cables, so we're gonna try to get another fire going. And hopefully the weather is kind to us tonight as well as it was last night. So we'll just wait and see. Everybody keeps telling us stories about the weather tomorrow. We ran into tons of thru hikers that were getting hitches in the Gatlinburg because of the weather tomorrow. So we'll just have to wake up and see what happens.
Now everybody's gonna want to do this. Oh, I want to go backpacking.
All right, here we go. We were up all night. We had about I'm not even kidding, probably 60-mile-per-hour gusts. Through camp last night, it practically picked up my tarp. Pulled one of the stakes out. I had to get up and adjust that in the middle of the night. So yeah, it was a rough night sleeping. You could just hear it coming from down into the holler, and then it was all night. And I think around about an hour or so, we're gonna get some really nasty stuff. So we're trying to get packed up real quick and hit the trail, get some miles in before we get slammed. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? I mean, this deer is literally like 10 feet from me. Oh, there he is. Go join your buddy.
There's the sun.
We're making pretty good time down the Jake's Creek Trail. It's all downhill, so I think we have about a mile left, and we'll hit the junction with Cucumber Gap, and we'll hop on that and head towards Husky Gap. Just wanted to stop and show you this. It's cool. All right, we just marched through the rain and knocked off Cucumber Gap. It was about 2.4 miles. We're down here at the Little River Trail. We have 0.4 back to the Husky Gap Trail, and then 4 more back to the car, and a date with the Smoky Mountain Brewery. I think that's in order: a beer and some food, some wings.
Probably a freaking ribeye.
Yeah, but yeah, it's almost 15 minutes after we left camp. It's been raining on us, so we're hoping it blows through. There should be a break according to the weather. It's still pretty windy, so maybe we'll get lucky and dry out. Back to the car. Looks like the other wave of rain's starting to come in now, but the last 2 miles down, we just cruised down Husky Gap back to the car. The sun actually came out, but it's now starting to rain again. So
we're the dogwood petals on the trail for victory.
Dogwood petals on the trail, and we're gonna head to the Smoky Mountain Brewery and celebrate. Happy trails.